This video was supposed to be about me planting potatoes. At least so I thought. But God had a different plan. I actually premiered my video, did a complete video on these grow bags with potatoes yesterday. Premiered it onto my channel and everything. But it just didn't sit right in my spirit. It just something about it I wasn't satisfied with. So I took it down. And yesterday I began to get frustrated with the video because I don't know, the sun wasn't, was too high and it got too hot to be out there doing my video, shooting my video. So I just said I'll start tomorrow, which is today. And I did. And God had a total different plan, a total different direction where He wanted this video to go. And if you stick around, you will see that I keep trying to end the video, and I'll say you guys have a great day a couple of times, but no. So whoever you are that is watching my channel, that God is dealing with you, you know who you are. You'll know. I don't know you, but you know who you are. God knows who you are. Hi, this is your Charlotte Urban Gardener. I want to show you my new grow bags. Now, these bags are very durable. They are a non-woven fabric, and they come with 2 handles. They're 10-gallon bags. I need to tell you that. They are 10-gallon bags. And so far, I'm just really pleased with them. Very pleased. Now, these are potatoes, and I'm gonna guesstimate that I planted these about 6 weeks ago, and at least this bag here about 6 weeks ago, and it is doing phenomenal. These are just ordinary store-bought potatoes that I let stay around too long, and they started to sprout. And that normally happens, we buy those potatoes, and then the next thing you know, they stay around in your pantry, and you got them sprouting. And so now I want to show you this bag here. Now, I planted it about a week or maybe 2 after I planted the first potatoes, and all I did was, once again, store-bought potatoes, no organic potatoes. They're just regular potatoes. And you see the stem here? Let me try to get a little. You see the stem here? That was the sprout. I just planted it facing up, and it just began. They just began to sprout. See that one over there? This one? It was just the stem. See the stem? And it just began to sprout. Now, you notice that the dirt, the soil is further down in the bag. And the reason you want to start with the soil about 2/3 down in the bag, and as it began to, the potato begin to grow, the stalks begin to grow on the potatoes, then you want to add more soil, just continue to add more soil and into the bags. And this one, to be honest with you, I actually planted it wrong. I didn't read the instructions. Okay, I got a bad habit of that, yeah. Okay, but it is growing, but I'm not sure how many potatoes it's going to produce. So this one I did different. So what I'm going to try to do is show you. Now, I didn't tell you, I forgot to tell you actually, that these bags I purchased from Amazon. They come 6 bags to the bundle. So I've only used those 2 so far. Let me show you. See, it has that little transparent window on there. And you're able to. Now, I did a potato video earlier and I took it down. But that bag allowed me, when I was doing my shot the other video, it allowed me when I opened it to just demonstrate that, the window, it allowed me to see that my soil was really dry. When looking at it on top, it appeared that my soil was moist. But once I opened that window and was able to touch my soil, I realized that my soil was not, though it was just wet on top and dry at the bottom. So it allowed me to add more water, just saturate it, which you don't want to do every day, but I had to do it because of the soil was so dry. Now, what you want to do, I want to get back. You want to put the soil in it about here, starting out, and you want to use your seed potatoes. Like I said, these are just potatoes that started sprouting on their own. This is what I suggest, that you wash the potato, rinse it off. You ain't got to scrub it with anything. You just rinse the potato off, because I've heard people say that potatoes are sprayed with some type of something to stop them from sprouting, and over time you see that they will anyway. But I advise you, what I normally do is I'll rinse the potato off, and before I actually plant the potato. And you just, with these sprouts, I will plant the potato like this. It'll be like my purple glove is the soil. So my potato will be down in the soil like that. And I'll allow those sprouts. I will allow those sprouts, they'll start growing, and they'll produce the same as that. It'll start turning green. Get your greenery on it. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's not, growing potatoes is very, very simple. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to use a mixture. Now, I have my compost. Hi, Buster. He wants to always, he's always in the camera. But anyway, I have my compost and I have my peat moss. And I'm going to try to add more peat moss to my mixture than compost, because of, peat moss is like light, it's more airy, it doesn't compact as hard as the soil. So that's what I'm going to use. And I want to show you the old bags. This is one of the old bags that I use. This is not what I use for potatoes, but this is the only first grow bag that I've ever tried. And you see the difference, y'all? I ordered those too. And, I didn't like them. This thing been laying out in the elements because I did not like them. I poured the stuff out and I threw it into a pile because I didn't like them. One thing I didn't like is that it stayed dry all the time. I didn't know that you had to constant water these bags. It's not in the ground. It's going to dry out real fast. So, and along with these bags here, even though the material is thicker, it's more durable, you still got to make sure you keep, you do your watering, you do your due diligence for as watering it, keeping it watered. You don't want to overwater, but you definitely don't want to let it dry out. So, and when I did my what's new in the garden, I forgot to show you guys this. I hope you can see it. This is a Concord grape. And I bought this out of the grocery store. It was just a stick, as you see. It didn't have any blooms on it. And so I think it was like $6.99 or something like that. And I did a little test on it. Let me stop because the trash truck is trash day today. It's gonna be a lot of noise. Okay, I should remember never to do a video on trash day because it's so much noise. And I was busy talking and I didn't even realize I heard it, but I was focused on what I was saying, so I didn't even realize you're going to hear a bunch of that noise in the video. So as I was saying, that I purchased this from a grocery store. I think it was like $6.99, and I brought it home, and it was too cold to plant it actually to me in the ground. So I just put it in a bucket in the house in water and let it stay there until I got ready to plant it. And notice it's only been out here probably about a week or two, and it has nice blooms on it already. So I was concerned. Oh, I was about to tell you also, when I saw it in the store, it looked so bad. I hesitated on purchasing, and I was like, I don't know if the thing was dead already. So I just gave it a little test, where you scrape a little piece on it with your finger. Use your fingernail to scrape a little, see if you can see a little green or look like it's still alive, because that's how dead old it looked. And so I saw that it still had a little life to it. So I purchased it, and it is blooming. Now I probably won't get anything that, grapes or anything. I don't know, but probably not this year. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that, and you guys have a great day. I was getting ready to close out this video, and I remembered as I was talking about this Concord grape, and I kind of began to think about, when I said, it looked like it was dead. It looked like it wasn't any good, it just looked like, until I began to, scrape it with my fingernails. And it reminded me, how we may look to other people in the flesh, God, he see. Other people may say, oh, he ain't no good, or she ain't no good, don't even waste your time. It ain't gonna work. So, but there God see, the potential. He know our purpose. He know what he has planned for us. And I thank God that he didn't give up on me. I thank God. Oh, but anyway, I just wanted to share that, and you guys have a wonderful day. So I could say, well, I wasn't out there in those streets doing crazy things. Well, lost is lost. Sin is sin. There's no such thing as a little bit of sin, or sin is sin. Anytime you separate from God, you're lost. So it's no such thing as, well, I wasn't out there like that, but yeah, okay, but you're sin. You separated from God, So I'm gonna end this video again. You guys have a great day.